So before we proceed to our fifth type of curriculum innovations, let us first review what are those four curriculum that you've previously discussed. So those are, first, we have the standard-based curriculum. Second, the multicultural curriculum. Third, the indigenous curriculum. And fourth is the brain-based curriculum. So since you can still remember it, so great job, class. Now, let me introduce to you to the gifted education curriculum. Now, kindly read the definition, class. Thank you. So by the definition, it simply suggests that gifted education curriculum is designed to respond to the needs of the growing number of gifted learners and to develop gifted potentials, meaning in the implementation and formulation of the curriculum, we also have innovated something that will address the needs of our special learners. And since no size fits all because of our diverse learners, one curriculum gives birth to a number or chains of curriculum, and the gifted education curriculum is just one among all of those curriculums that is made specifically for the growing needs of our gifted learners. Now, the gifted education curriculum have 5 models, namely School-Wide Enrichment Model or the SEM. Second is the Parallel Curriculum Model or the PCM. Third is the Autonomous Learner Model. Fourth is the Integrated Curriculum Model. And fifth is the Kids Academia Model. So again, repeat after me. We have the School-Wide Enrichment Model or the SEM. Second is the Parallel Curriculum Model or the PCM. Third is the Autonomous Learner Model. Fourth is the Integrated Curriculum Model. And fifth is the Kids Academia Model. So very good! So for our first model, who can tell me what is School-Wide Enrichment Model? Anyone? Yes, Mr. Limbangan? Alright, so let us see if Mr. Limbangan is correct. So kindly read the definition, class. Okay, to explain simply, the main goal of the SEM or the School-Wide Enrichment Model is the application of gifted education pedagogy to total school improvement. And by gifted education pedagogy, these are those strategies used to support gifted education which generally falls into 4 categories. So first is we have the procedures that helps the teachers identify students' unique interests, achievements, strengths, talent, and learning preferences. And the second one is the strategies for enhancing and improving the quality of our curriculum units. Third is the techniques for differentiating assignments, resources, teaching and learning activities for students with varying levels of prior knowledge, distinct learning styles, interest, or cognitive ability. And fourth is the tactics for addressing talent development through the use of interest-based enrichment activities. Moreover, it is also guided with the 3 goals, that is, to develop talents in all children, to provide a broad range of advanced level enrichment experiences for all students, and to advance follow-up opportunities for young people based on their strengths and interest. So after the school-wide enrichment model, we have the parallel curriculum model. So as the title suggests, what do you mean by parallel? Yes, Miss Sambra? Well, that's right. So parallel means lying or moving in the same direction but always with the same distance apart. And that is what we are trying to address here in the PCM, because PCM, or the Parallel Curriculum Model, aims to integrate or incorporate the 4 distinct curriculum parallels as Tomlinson have envisioned having students personalize their learning by drawing conclusion between their experiences, interest, and prior knowledge with the content, knowledge, and the skills within a discipline. And those four curriculum parallels are the core curriculum, which focuses on the nature of knowledge that is embedded in the discipline, or simply those that answers the question, what are the key knowledge or skills of the discipline? Second is we have the curriculum of connection, which focuses on the integration or interconnectedness of knowledge across discipline, which answers the question, what are the meaningful linkages across time, context, and discipline? The third one is the curriculum of practice, which answers how do disciplinarians apply the core knowledge in real life? And lastly, the curriculum of identity, which fits the learner's values and goals and those that characterize practicing professionals. So in short, the beauty of the PCM lies in its framework of helping the learners to experience the nature of the disciplines rather than just accumulating information. So, do you understand, class? So, can I get a yes? Okay, very good. Now, let's proceed to our third model, the autonomous learner model. So, Ms. Tabano, can you read our definition, please? So, let's give Ms. Tabano a clap. So, thank you. Please take your seat, Miss. And autonomous learner model, it simply features learner differentiated options where students are self-directed and teachers provides opportunities for the learners to be in charge of their learning. In fact, Betts and Kircher developed this model with the input of students. So the purpose of this model is to take the power to learn away from the teacher as a dispenser of knowledge and give that power to the students. In short, in autonomous learner model, the students has the power over their own learning. So thus, the ALM has 5 dimensions, namely orientation, which promotes understanding giftedness, group building activities, self-understanding program, opportunities, and responsibilities. So, second one is the individual development, which involves learning skills, personal understanding, interpersonal skills, career involvement, and the third one is enrichment, which emphasizes activities such that explorations, investigations, cultural activities, service, adventure, and trips. And seminars where students create and oversee seminars that demonstrate the knowledge and ideas they have acquired ALM process. So usually students work in small groups to create these seminars. And lastly is the in-depth study, which can take the form of an individual or group project, a mentorship, a presentation, or an assessment. So this is considered the highest level of autonomous learning, since this is the stage in which students synthesize the information, skills, and the strategies they have learned through demonstration of what they have learned largely on their own. So, did you get it? Can you repeat the 5 dimensions with me? So, first, we have the orientation. Second is the individual development. Third is the enrichment activities. Fourth is the seminars. And fifth is the in-depth study. Fourth model of the gifted education curriculum, Ms. Kilio, kindly do the honor of reading our definition. So, thank you, Ms. Kilio. You may take your seat. Integrated curriculum model is an approach to teaching gifted students in a way that is sensitive to their needs. So, this model places an emphasis on advanced content knowledge that relies on higher order thinking skills and focuses learning on major issues that cross several disciplines. So, in other words, the idea of ICM is to scaffold learning for students in a worldly manner and allow the students the opportunity to explore deep understanding of the content and concepts. So, furthermore, there are 3 dimensions based on the model of Van, Tassel, or Tassel-Basca that guide the development of the curriculum. So, we have the issues or themes dimension, which includes reading, reflection, and discussions, which allow students the ability to develop ideas, themes, and determine related concepts and ideas among various fields of study. So the second one is the advanced content dimensions, which provides gifted students the opportunity to delve deeper into content areas rather than skim to the top, as may occur in a regular education class, as it's provide opportunities for students to use advanced skills and move through the curriculum in a more rapid pace or deeper. Lastly, the process or product dimension, which through gifted fashion, this aspect of the ICM allows students to explore a topic and conduct research relevant to their topic or engage in a problem-based learning experience. Now, for our last model of the gifted education curriculum, we have the Kids Academia model, which is a program for young Japanese children ages 5 to 8, which was developed by Dr. Manabu Sumida in 2010. And according to Faustino, Hiwatig, and Sumida, there are 3 major phases followed in the development of the curriculum. Sinaon, what are those 3? Okay, very good. So first we have the group meeting and brainstorming activities. So in the group meeting and brainstorming activities, the teachers and teaching assistants held several meetings and brainstorming activities to decide on what themes that will be included in the program. So a general orientation of the program is also done during this phase. So second is the selection of contents for each theme. So the teachers and the teaching assistants carefully select the lessons and topics that are included in the theme. So a rigorous study of the topic is done in this phase. So the third phase is the designing lesson. So the third phase includes the careful preparation of the lesson plan and other instructional materials needed for each implementation of each lesson. So in addition, this model was adopted from the scientific wheel model of the Center of the Gifted Education of the College of William and Mary to develop the scientific habits of the mind for independent research investigations. And to sum it up, Kids Academia model is a form of curriculum innovation that shows how experts in the tertiary education could help teaching and learning in the basic education. And to discuss the 6 type of curriculum innovation, I will give the floor to Teacher Jinky.